Hello there. Oh, wait a moment. There you go. My taskbar was up. Hello there. I'm Nigel Nell. Welcome back to another episode of the Outer Worlds. Guess where I'm going? I'm going straight through a Manta Queen infested place. So, better get my trusty weapon out, reload it. That's probably a good idea. I don't know how many of them are there because I can't see them, but here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, come on! I needed to dodge. Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Ah! What are you doing? Oh, shit! Ellie is on fire also.
Here I go.
Blammo! You are stunned, aren't you? You are stunned, right? You're dead. Oh, God. Are those Manta pillars? Yes, they are. Hey, need any help?
Everyone all right?
Nice, Soup. That wasn't a big deal. I get burned a lot because I forget to dodge. But, not a big deal. Jebus. And I'm getting a lot of Mantiraptor materials, which they sell pretty good on the market. They're a very rare species anyways to hunt down, so Terra 1 publications discovered. What in the heck? Raptidon maulers. Oh, I thought that was a different thing. Okay, so this area is a fast travel Terra 1 publication, so I need to clear it so it can be my HQ, my home base. It's never gonna be a home base, but it's good to clean up before using the fast travel destination. Transition to Terra 1 publications. Gee buzz, this thing fires so much that it requires a lot of maintenance. Alright, so Raptidons. Those are the only things around me right now, right? Mauler. Clap! You're in the grass, I know you're in the grass. Fire at will!
Not bad, huh?
Are you using your brother's bodies to protect yourself against my bullets? That's smart. That's very smart. Shoot him dead. I mean, hit him dead.
No hard feelings, okay?
Double tap, just in case. That was easy. Wow, this game is becoming to be a little bit easier every time I level up. I know in the Fallout games, a character can be overpowered, especially in New Vegas. I mean, this is not Fallout, I know, but it is by the developers that made New Vegas, so I'm just comparing it to that game a lot. Don't know why, but leave me alone. So, yeah, as you level up in these Bethesda games or Fallout-like games like New Vegas, you get pretty dang overpowered at mid-game. So, sure, I can die extremely easily, if I don't take cover. But if I don't take cover, that's my fault. So it's not the fault of the mechanics, or it's not the game being unfair, it's just me being an a-hole because I don't take cover. So that's my fault. But you know, as you level up in these kinds of games, you get extremely overpowered, and well, things become extremely easy, even in hard mode. I don't want to know how it is like in Supernova mode because I need to eat, drink, sleep, and any broken limbs I have will stay broken until I sleep. That's what it said on the difficulty description. So that's kind of bad, but I will do that on my own time. As I said, I'm going to play through this game again. I am 99% sure there is a no new game plus in this game. So yeah, I'm just gonna play through the entire game from zero and see where that leaves me. There's no achievements for this game because I'm playing it on Epic Game Stores, which they don't have achievements enabled. So completing it on Supernova is just for me to challenge myself, really. Nothing too special about it. Not gonna... Oh, jeez. Cartridges everywhere in it. Okay, so... I need to sell some stuff because I'm pretty full at the moment. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, God. I sold... I sold a very good-looking plasma rifle. Too bad it's not like Borderlands, where you can actually get it back if you sell it without, you know, meaning to. Oh well. Oh god, I sold another unique item. Oh. Can I buy it back? Please? No? Okay. God damn it. Jebus. Oh well, I didn't even like the look of that armor anyways, so I didn't miss much. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna read it by myself, but pause and read if you want to read. But I am gonna read this by myself, or else my voice will die. Okay, so this is just a warning for the one that reads this to essentially get the hell out of this planet because it's gonna kill you with the sulfur and all the wildlife. That's basically what it's trying to say. I mean, he is trying to say. He or she. Who knows?
Oh, you got that?
Terminal. UDL masks. UDL masks for security masks are meant to use in crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. Okay, olfactory filters. Miss Bolshov. Focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. To whom it may concern, my boss is using olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulfur from this law-forsaken planet. I've attached a purchase request for a number of filters so that the rest of us don't have to suffer. Sincerely, Darlene Bolshov. And the replacement rollers. According to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this beep air. Replacement rollers. They aren't lasting as long because of the sulfur in this beep air. We need new parts before the ones we've got break. Replacement rollers. Miss Bolshov. Our records indicates that your facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We will send new parts, including rollers, when that time comes. To whom it may concern, the rollers in our printing press facility are degraded and will break soon. I've attached a purchase order for new ones. Sincerely, Darlene Bolshov. Wow. These corporate bastards are a-holes. Just because it's not up to company standards, they don't even cut corners or they don't even try to negotiate. Alright, who is here? Who? Oh, they're hiding. Oh, Raptidons. I can take care of a few Raptidons.
I'm ready for this. You got it.
Blammo! Do your thing.
How about that? We won.
Oh. Taking a few Raptidons is not what I imagined to be. Oh god. I am burnt. I'm burning. I am burning. Wow. Okay, I got caught in a corner, and the Colossus hitbox is still a little bit bugged. Thank goodness for that, right? Jeez, I should switch weapons when I'm trying to do high-paced combat. This weapon is not built for high-paced combat. What the hell is this? Pick up Chrono Field Aggregator. Is that a quest item? Chrono Field no? It's not. Maybe it's a ship kind of thing? Or yeah, it's something to do with the ship, maybe? I don't know. Only time will tell. More Raptidons. Hell yeah.
That's smart. Way to go, Pat.
You can't hit me. Oh, you can.
That does it. Time for
But you
drink.
didn't. Too bad for them. They didn't even stood a chance. Oh. So, this was the other place where I could have gone through. I see. Workbench discovered. I see. Okay, so I just made a little turnaround. Anywho, I want to see if the N magazine does too much damage on the whole gun. Oh no, this is Magnum. Power and ray. DPS 337. Damage 244. Huh. But it is an N-ray elemental. Jeez, I don't know. Oh, this is a new site. Anywho, critical damage plus 32. This is the same thing. Fun times barrel, sure and straight barrel, less spread. I don't know why the hell I bought that mod that cost like 6,000, but this thing is already good as is. The only thing that I need to debate is to get the N-ray or not. I mean, 44, and this does 88. Don't know. No. I'm pshaw. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything to my already favorite assault rifle, even though it looks not cool anymore because the assault rifles in this game so far has not catched my eye. But here we go. Safety announcement draft. A draft of different safety announcements from when the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. Safety guards are there to guard your safety. Replacement limbs are no replacement at all? What? Let's convey safety standards around our conveyor. Don't be a fool around these spools. Nice slogans. Too bad they didn't work at all. Too bad. Oh well. Is this sealed? Yep, it's barred. Damn, this... I'm using these weapons quite a lot in these episodes now. That they're breaking apart very, very quickly. Who are you? Blammo?
Here we go. Nice one.
Blammo! Do it! Take the glory. Headshot.
Just like that.
Nice. Just like that. Were you eating cans? Have they gotten so smart that they eat cans now? Gee whiz. These Raptidons are learning quick. What is this all about now? Claw, what? Is that a morning star? Claw? Spacer's Choice Claw Rake? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Are you pulling my dong right now? Alright. Error. Printer is currently inoperable. Run diagnostics. A diagnostics result. Faulty rollers. Consult your nearest printing engineer. Okay, so bad rollers, I see. What about here? Elite troop armor. That's pretty high quality. Am I going to come back here for a quest or something to get these rollers going? Use terminal. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. We're leaving. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter the facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Well, that didn't happen because people were stranded here on that evac. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have the magazines to publish. Our customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter number 112. Halcyon Referendum number 207, Terra 1 Hazard Clause. This notice issued on January 12, 2343 serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After the evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory, as this is the unanimous decision. Any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment, as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. For that. Okay, so this is all exactly a lawless land. like everybody else said on, well, ever. This is a lawless land and nobody should be here because the wildlife and flora are not taking kindly to humans. So, yeah. Good thing I went through the hard route, huh? So, what am I gonna do now? Well, let me tell you what I'm gonna do now. As long as I view this anatomy of whatever that thing is, I am gonna go here, on this town over here. I'm gonna see if the bridge is open or not, and then slowly make my way to this, which is a town, I think. I hope so. I hope so, because I see signs over there, and I hope with all my heart that it is a town full of decent people, like no Marauders, no Manta Queens. Oh, it is within my hopes. Just friendly faces. Raptidons, here we go.
Here we go.
Blam 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 blam.
How about that? Nip! I'll fix you
A
right up.
blammo in the face. He's already dead. He's already dead. Don't worry about that.
That's the last of them.
That is the last of them. For now, that is. God, golly gosh. I love these companion specials. They're extremely cool. Raptidon stalkers. So this is a town infested with Raptidons? Yes, it is.
Here we go.
Oh god. I did not see you. Oh god. Do it! Yes. Success in a can. Uh-oh. I don't have any cover. I don't have any cover. Blammo! Hey, I hit. Nice. I hit. And it was a headshot. Nice. Where are my Ellie and Parvati? Are you doing good? Is everything alright? Probably not. I think their broken bones are mended in time anyways, because this is not Supernova mode. There is a way. There is a way. There is a way. Oh, jeez. Happy. I'm so happy.
Nice one. Got him.
I thought I needed to go through the through the town to get to the other side of the quest objective. Where's poor body? Where's poor body when I need her? Ellie is almost dead. Well, I mean, almost fainted. She's almost about to faint. Anywho. Seems like there's only Raptidons around. So
I can take a hint. Eyes up.
ah! You bitch.
Nice one.
Thank you. I do my best. Alright, where's the Raptidon that was killed over here? I don't see it. There it is. Didn't explode any explosive containers. That was an opportune moment to explode. Whoa! Blammo! Keep being you.
Don't mess with us.
Dang. That's nice. Alright. I'm just going to, workbench. I'm just, if there is no other Raptidons, then I'm just going to explore around this area a little bit. And, I don't know, should I go to the town, or should I not? Well, I'll come around this town from here anyways, so it would be better for me to head into town and see if there is actually friendly people over there, drop some supplies, meet some people, you know, take a break from all the action. Even though I wouldn't mind more action. What is this? Sealed? Yep, sealed. Probably one of quest objectives. What the hell was that? That sounded extremely angry. More Raptidons. Hooray.
Think they left anything good behind? I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore? Here we go.
They probably do.
Nice one.
And up. Nice, headshot. Damn, I'm so good. Damn, I'm so good playing this game. Even though there are minor bugs that help me survive in this endeavor. Still, I'm so awesome. What the heck? Thank you. Oh god. I didn't see you over there.
Good job, Cap.
Hey, you're still alive? I could have sworn I killed ya. But, oh well. One ammo less. Alright, so... What? Stellar Bay? You mean... Casserole? Dustback casserole? What? What? Okay. I'm gonna stop questioning it. Hey!
Here we go.
Who else wants some?
Here goes nothing.
I think I hit myself with the whole plasma energy,
Everyone
whatever.
all right?
Plasma carbine, whatever this weapon is named. Jeez. Well, mistakes happen, right? Mistakes happen all the time. What is that? I see a ladder over there, but what is this?
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater.
Oh,
Use them.
another Raptidon.
Them down.
Who would have guessed it was another Raptidon?
Done.
Whoa!
Nice one.
Jeez, you got in my way, Ellie.
Just like that.
It's dead. Alright. Good for me. Did I not take all of this yet? Or did I just miss it? Eh. I probably missed it. Anywho. There was a ladder over there, so I'm gonna search what it is. You know, what it is hiding from me. Companion things. reached the, you know, okay. Okay, was this just a vantage point that I could have taken at any time? Ah, well, I wouldn't have wanted this vantage point because they spit acid anyways. So, yeah, that would have made no difference in the battle. Anywho, if there are no open stores or houses over here, then I guess I should make my way to Casserole. I guess. It says Stellar Bay, but in the objective thing it says Casserole something. Stellar Bay! Oh, here I am. Dustback Casserole. What a nice name for a town.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
Really?
Am I the only one getting hungry?
What is it with you girls and food? I mean, we probably haven't eaten for a long time because I took way too much time, you know, getting supplies, but jeez. These girls think a lot about food. Auntie Cleo's, better than nature. Well, it didn't work, did it? Ah, Stellar Bay. Civilization. Hey, residents! Oh gosh, how I missed guards, MSI commander. How I missed you guys. How I missed you. Seems like you're doing pretty well around here. Seems to me like you're doing good. A sweetheart cake. It's over in that direction. Oh god, so many places to visit. Which one should I start first? From the left, all the way from the left to the right? And what is this? Dustback casserole. Oh, the objective is to get a dustback casserole. Not, the place is not named, okay, it's named Stellar Bay. Got it, got it. It's on my mind right now. It's locked. Now I know it's Stellar Bay, not Casserole. Okay, I gotta know where this is, where this will take me. Nowhere? It's just another part of the thing. Yeah. I guess it didn't take me anywhere, I guess. Or did it? Oh, it did! Adreno and a plasma carbine. Wow, not worth it. Not worth it. But hey, something is something. Alright, going from left to bottom left, upper right, bottom right. I am going here first. I don't know what this is. Abigail Edwards. And
if Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Conversation.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Conversation.
Sorry, I
Frederico.
gotta get back to the warehouse.
Oh. Frederico, I wanted to talk to you, Frederico.
Velma's gonna be extra cranky if she doesn't get her caffeinoid.
Yeah, whoever Velma is. Conversation. People. Actual NPCs that talk to me instead of shoot at me. How I miss this so much.
Hello, dearie. Why,
Hello.
I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Oh, you're gonna pinch them?
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company.
I
What
bet.
can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Auntie Abigail. I'm gonna call you Auntie. Who's Velma?
She works over at the fishery next door. Quite the hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper.
I bet Ellie's gonna like her. A temper.
Why, just the other day, I heard her shouting from here. I can't imagine what set her off.
Really?
Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's none of my business.
No, please do.
Was there something else you needed?
Please talk to me more. I am in need of conversation. Even though Ellie and Parvati were at my side, but I haven't talked to them. So, are you in charge of handing out medicine?
Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized.
Can I buy some? Do you have aphrodisiacs? You certainly seem excited about your job.
Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
Oh, please tell me some gossips. Tell me some juicy ones. Never mind. Auntie, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for the company that you just have allowed me to be in. Oh god. Don't mind if I steal some of your stuff over here because Jebus, I miss stealing from someone. Really, I just miss stealing. Alright. The terminal use is restricted to authorized medical engineers. Unauthorized use will warrant action from your site safety engineer. I don't have one because I am not a company man. I belong to no one. Employee login. Hack 55 logging Williams. I can't do that. Create new account. Create new account. Error. Setup requires a persistent connection to the central communications tower. Connections offline. Well, I see. Okay, open.
I'll keep it down.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Give me all your stuff, Auntie. Speed what? Speed grab? I got a new weapon mod. Not new, but I got it. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you very much for that amazing hospitality. I freaking missed these small-time conversations. Jebus, I missed them so much. Anyone around? No. No one's the wiser. Alright, so left field toss ball betting. What? Toss ball betting? Did I interrupt something?
We don't get many outsider. You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
Yep. I am a freelancer. Nell!
Ooh, you're
Ooh.
the new face.
Why?
Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
Well, hello
So
there.
who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
I am not really a sports guy, but I want to impress you. So I'm not here to chat about teams. Who has time to watch grown men and women hit balls with sticks? I would really love to watch grown men and women hit balls with sticks. They're all great.
Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the Marauders outside, the Raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out.
That sounds like
Most
a nice
of the time it's
thing.
static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball.
Yeah, there seems
So,
to be
what can I do for you?
There seems to be a communication issue in this town. I'm open for any quests, you know. Pay me, I'm in need of money. You said you were having trouble receiving the tossball game transmissions.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
So, I gotta go to Graham and check what I can do with all of this disaster going on. Hey, Constable! I was in your roof for a moment, but hey, nobody's here. This seems like a lab. Don't mind if I just rummage through everything over here, stealing whatever my eye catches upon. Oh, tea! Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Magpix. I knew you knew me. Anywho, the constable. Oh, it's not open. It's not... Oh, well. Seems like I cannot get any bounties in this town, I guess. Too bad. Anyway, what else can I do? This is the main building over here, and there is a back door over here. I think I'm gonna leave this for last. I'm just gonna keep exploring before
Velma
I
seem out of sorts too?
go to Stable Bay.
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble with their leader. They're not particularly excited about their jobs. Monarch. What is that about? This is a hotel? Oh, Monarch Stellar. Hello.
You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. She's in a mood.
Is it the time of the month? Or... Okay, so this is the main this is the main building, I guess. MSI technician, MSI recruit, Monarch. Wow, there's fungus growing out of your walls. Does nobody care about that? It seems hazardous. But, hey, who am I to judge? Hey, you!
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
Stellar Bay.
We're not the best equipped, but scouting for raps keeps us on our toes.
Okay, so what is
Could
over...
I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well. Celia Robbins. I told you before on the past episodes that if there is a weakness that I have, and that weakness is pretty girls or beautiful girls. So hello. What is over here? Before I talk to that pretty gal, I'm gonna view data, a summary report on conditions within Stellar Bay. Productivity has continued to improve since relaxing MSI's old restrictions and making allowances for employee benefits such as time off for illness and personal leave, 24.9% reduction in shift length, and 52.3% more positive feedback. Well, that's nice. Fishery output is up 15.2% this year, showing a continuing but slowing growth trend. Decreased gains compared to previous years are likely due to the deterioration of materials and morale, occasional shortfalls in our supplies, and the gradual loss of personnel to Marauders, 7.2%. Hostile wildlife, 10.3%, and Lonocast recruitment, 17.4%. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the immediate concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Repairing damage to the city walls consumes approximately 32.8% of our annual budget. The best solution would be an influx of skilled defenders and weaponry. But given the aforementioned factors and their effects on the local population, such as solutions remain unlikely. Okay, working slogans. Oh, don't. MSI, our profit margins are stellar. No. MSI Saltuna, 43.28%, more nutrient dense than the leading brands. Stellar Bay, a tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. No, none of those worked? Okay. Just as I expected. Executive.
If you leave town, watch out for iconoclasts. They're almost as bad as the Raps.
Iconoclast. What about you?
If you leave town, watch out for iconoclasts. They're almost as bad as the Raps.
Really? Examine. Notes for revisions. Your report looks excellent. The number are front and center, and you highlight our recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment. Could you increase the page margins by 17.3%? I want them to match the formatting of our other reports for maximum readability. Sanjar. Okay. I can't steal from this. People are watching me. Note to Otto. I've been checking your hours and you're well past due for some time off. Why don't you take a few days? You spend entirely too much time staring at that terminal. Sanjar. I see. So this is Sanjar Nandi and this is Celia. Celia Robbins.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon.
Oh god, Saltuna.
What can I do for you today?
No, Saltuna. Well, as long as it's not Spacer's choice, it's fine. What's that exchange about? You having money trouble?
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again?
Whoa!
Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Whoa.
Not at all.
Whoa.
Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Huh. Why? Why are you buying so much for Sebastian? If you got that many bits to spend, then I've got some trash to sell you.
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
Oh.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
Yeah.
He's sort of the strong, silent type.
I am a strong and silent type.
Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
God damn it. You are very pretty, but you have a crush already. If you're looking for another silent, strong type, my character. She is the silentest character of all, and she is badass tough. So, maybe you should look for another person that is right in front of you instead of this guy. Oh, well, that's just an how do you say, another option for you, and a very good one. I recommend it. Anyway, Celia, maybe I can talk to him for you.
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed...
beautiful.
Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Wait, I'm curious. What do you see in Sebastian? Really?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know?
Me
Like
too.
there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about.
Me too!
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises. Good to have standards, I guess.
Me too?
I know what I'm looking for.
You really want to be with someone you can't talk to? There are other fish in the sea, Celia. That's all I need to know. There are other fish. Like... this guy over here. I mean... gal, because my character is not a male. Alright. There are other fish in the sea, Celia.
Not in Stellar Bay.
Me?
Everyone else who isn't taken either smells like salt tuna or they're my boss.
I'm not taking.
Besides, a man with a good smile and a proportionate upper to lower body ratio isn't something to pass up.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, I'm here for you. You really want to be with someone you can't talk to. Really?
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
I am. So maybe we should date instead of this Sebastian. That's all I need to know. Fine, I'll lay off, Celia. It was nice meeting you. It's nice meeting you. But we cannot be together. It just can't be. It just cannot be possible. I have Cassandra. And a whole plethora of girls behind all the other planets that I left behind because there's no romance in this game. Anywho.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
It's alright. I like talking to you. I'll talk to you later. If it wasn't for that Sebastian, we could get along pretty nice. But, oh well. Sanjar Nandi, you seem like the boss around here.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Hey!
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
I'm not here for...
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Yeah.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No. You have a meeting with me. That's very generous of you, even though you're being too excited about this.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Oh, you're a dick.
Noted.
You're a dick.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or
Nope.
Auntie Cleo herself?
Neither of those. I'm just looking for the information broker. Me, I'm charting my own path, going where the wind takes me. That's true. Information broker? I'm going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway.
Oh.
Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
You are exactly right. Hey, it could always be both. Afraid not. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this brat-fucked colony, I am going to stab someone. Hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
I
Seems
tried.
like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Probably not.
Don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Erotic.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Maybe if you, do a figure, an enticing figure, about I don't know, a pretty girl named Cecilia as the pet mascot, with her prettiness, and then, hey, Saltuna here. Everybody would buy from a pretty girl icon on a Saltuna company, right? Maybe. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
10.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Got it. I know where you're getting at. And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it? Sounds like you are freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
That's true. You make a point, so what do you mean to do about it? That's a coward's answer. So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
MSI?
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
Oh.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Hey, Cecilia. It's nice to see you again and again and again. How about we, off Sebastian and we could spend some quality time together with me? Anyways, this lady knows what's going on. This one. Enough permeable, what's the pen?
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Huh. So you do seem to have a bit of a Raptidon problem, and a Manta Queen problem, and a Marauder problem. And all those three combined. Fine, but how do you mean to do that? How long did it take you to figure out that you need to defend this city? You seem to be having a Raptidon problem.
And a Mantisaur problem. And a Marauder problem.
We think alike.
Many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
Bolt 52.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Cecilia, I can't stress it enough. I want you. Plain and simple. I was gonna say something else, but I'll hold off on that. So, this Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It
is. It is quite the rush.
Once you have the Bolt 52, what's the other planet? Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with Marauders and Raptidons.
Why are you saying it that way? Didn't I just clear the northwest part of the map? You know, north and then west. I guess this will be easy. I guess I'll get your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to Marauders and Raptidons out there.
Not me.
And while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
What kind of information? I need to ask you about something.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for the information broker.
Hiram?
Hiram?
He's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
Hiram. How do I get to Devil's Peak?
You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
Nyoka?
If you can keep her sober.
Well, I have a question about MSI and the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Do you? How did the MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Do you mean that you intend your own removal from the board? You're getting ahead of yourself again. This is why you can trust corporations and their so-called laws.
It's true, the board has treated us unfairly, but I'd always envisioned that things could be different. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. Back then, it was known as Terra 1.
Sure. What happened to the other corporations, Terra 1 and Terra 2? I see the board put their best people on that one. What happened to the other corporations?
As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards.
Yep.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
But not MSI, right?
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
That actually sounds very nice. Reforms are for quitters, Sanjar. How forward-thinking of you.
It's humane. But it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers.
Exactly.
Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
Exactly.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Like that's what you saw in Edgewater? Come on. People look out for themselves.
That's also true.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy.
That's true.
Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Well, that's very, very nice. I take it your leadership didn't embrace your ideas, using the board's own tools against them. Clever. Who's this us and we you keep talking about? This one.
Oh, well, there were surely other junior executives with more open minds, though none of them had the temperament to handle the paperwork.
What are you talking about? You're being cagey.
But I was keeping my tone flat and maintaining eye contact. You weren't supposed to notice I was avoiding the subject.
Well, I noticed.
This is why you've never been good with presentations, sir.
Celia.
Very well. Many, many years ago, Graham Bryant and I used to be collaborators, of sorts.
Graham Bryant. So he helped you make your case to the senior executives.
Indeed. For all the good it did. MSI's then leadership wasn't enthusiastic. They insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
Yeah, here you are. I hope you gave them the finger. Guess you missed the transport. I hope you gave them the finger.
In a manner of speaking.
In a manner of speaking.
Many of us stayed behind, in an act of quiet but firm defiance. As the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Wow.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Because you were being a success. That's low even for them, but why would they do that? You should have known you couldn't oppose them. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules. And yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Yeah, the board doesn't
I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
The board is full of a-holes anyways. If you play by the rules, they just gonna get bitter. And, find their own way to get rid of you. And since they are the governing company in Halcyon, then they can do whatever the hell they want. Why exactly do you want back on the board? What's the hazard clause? So you used to work with Graham. Why not mention that earlier? You didn't seem to think much of Graham. Why exactly do you want back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
That's just what I said.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Hey, you're doing pretty nice for yourself, Starting a new little colony in here when they evacuated every board personnel from here is a really good way to start a new colony. They've treated you pretty roughly. Is it worth going back to that? I can't fault you for your practicality. Seems to me anything's better than the corporate yoke.
I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
I don't think you're gonna get much out of a deal with the board. Leverage, good for you. Force them to the bargaining table. Just be careful the board doesn't joke around.
Oh, believe me, I've learned that much. But I'm also not going to leave MSI at a disadvantage.
Really?
My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
I don't know. What's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
Well,
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments.
And they've invoked it on Monarch. You seem skeptical. Seems like a sensible restriction, actually. Did on Monarch.
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
What about Groundbreaker? Groundbreaker seems to be a good place for neutrality. Alright, so you used to work with Graham. Why not mention that earlier?
As far as I'm concerned, the less said about Graham, the better. Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago. We both agreed that MSI's treatment of its workers was untenable. I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish the corporate system entirely.
I want to talk about something else.
What can I do for you?
I gotta go. Celia.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Forget about Sebastian. Forget about Sebastian and focus on me. Focus. Yes. You are pretty, and I am a sucker for you. So, I'll see you later. Anywho. Too bad that she's taken. Well, if I help her with this quest, she will be taken. Because I am very good at persuasion. Zeng's Emporium discovered? Zeng! Zeng? Oh, behind me. Zeng? No, it's in front of me. Zeng Emporium. Zeng Shuren.
Well, well.
Well.
The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
Well. It seems like I have found another pretty gal in this stellar bay. So, would you like to go on a date when I buy some of your saltuna? Maybe I'll treat you saltuna when this is all over. When I complete all the quests and I am revered in Stellar Bay. I like to trade.
If you don't see it, I don't got it. Don't go asking for the special reserve.
I hope the special reserve involves you. Anywho. I am being a little bit creepy. Well, not a little bit creepy, maybe a whole lot of creepy. But hey, I'm meeting all these nice girls anyways, so why not be a little bit creepy, you know? I am true to my heart.
Help! Someone's been killed!
What the heck?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What the heck? Pull yourself together and tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this...
What?
If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
I've seen
Now,
many a body.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Fine. Sissy.
The body's in the first apartment on the
You
right.
sissy.
So much blood.
You sissy. I've seen many a dead bodies without fainting. I have never gotten a phobia of it. You sissy. The whole planet is full of death anyways, so why are you being such a sissy? Sissy boy? Alright. Enough with my bantering. So, lower left.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Not much I can do for this guy.
See, Ellie's got it right. Ellie knows what's up. Parvati, you are a sexy sissy, but not a sissy because you didn't run and wished for a hot shower. So, yeah. Bolt is his name. Getting to the arms building, which is... I don't know where it is. So, spineless steel rat, nothing from here. Quest hasn't been updated. What is this? Examine. Hastily packed suitcase, several rugged outfits, all of the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. Why is that? Hey, can you close the door? Thank you, me. You're welcome, me. I closed the door. Magnum. A necklace. Nice. Armor parts. Mag pick. There's a data pad over there. I'll be on my way here. This seems like a very, very messy assassination. Very messy. Alright, examine. Tossball betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossball Betting. The stainless steel rat. Investigate left field tossball betting. Maybe the counter girl over there knows a little bit about this and what happened here. It's a little bit weird. Let me just say, oh, hello.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Nope. Use terminal. Nandi. Mr. Nandi. Sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia is keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? Rose, can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites Mantiswarms, and Mantiswarm infestation is everyone's problem. That's bad. Heck. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of day and night. Haha. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear the door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Too bad. Oh, wow. They are.
Heads down.
They are. Celia, can you not? Celia, can you not bring junk?
Don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Isaac.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Isaac. Ah. So is this Isaac the one who freaking murdered the person over there? Hey.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Hey, Laura. What? I didn't mean to scare you. I'll go.
You again! You've really got to stop doing that.
Didn't mean to scare you. Okay. I guess.
You again!
Okay, you don't say anything else. Examine out of deliveries, dropping a care package off with the Mathers in the old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Be back soon. Laura, I know you're reading this. Stay out of my things. Are you...
You again!
I guess I'll just leave you to your things? I guess? Do you have anything worth taking? Maybe so. Okay. A little bit of ammo, a little bit of cartridge. Nice. Hey, this seems like a sweet, sweet room. Is this the penthouse? Is this the penthouse suite? Inferno Scythe. Board games, Adreno, Lemon. What else is in here? A unlockable crate. Don't mind if I do. I have so much ammo. So much ammo. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. I have a lot of ammo. So, what was this guy's name? Victim. So, Isaac. Isaac. So, I went here, right? Yeah, I went here. So, this is another place that I could go through. This is Stellar Bay. This is the bar? Yes, it is. This is the bar.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
That is an amazing
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
Fudge, I forgot the word.
Well, we don't get me.
Watch your... Got any news from the rest of us?
Oh no, I forgot the word.
Must be freelance.
An excellent option? No, it's another word. Fudge. I forgot the word. I forgot. It doesn't matter. Everett Gill.
Good day to you.
Well, you don't talk to me at all. I see. What about up here? This is the bathroom. This is the balcony, right? Yes, it is. What about here? Oh. Well. More light ammo for me. Energy cells. Candy. Oh, alcohol. Don't mind if I do. They'll sell for a premium. Don't worry about that. Pick lock.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
Exactly. So, vortex maze. Damn. I could steal from a town extremely easy with the sneaking mechanics on this game. Anywho, are you the sous chef around here?
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Why am I scaring everybody here? Is everyone in this town chicken livered? Why would you admit that to anyone? Get a grip, fella.
Easy for you to say. You can hop into your spaceship and leave any time.
Yes, I can.
This town is enough to try anyone's nerves.
My engineer is looking to get a dustback casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back.
Oh.
Before the board tucked tail and ran.
So can you?
These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts.
I see.
I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, God.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
How much it... What the... You take me for an idiot. No damn casserole's worth that much. Try again. Try harder. I'll be back to you on that.
Sure. Just let me know.
I'll be back. Until I have Intimidate 55. Then I will not come back to you ever again. What do you have against this town?
Where should I begin? With the oversized Mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls?
Both? Tell me.
The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
Well... Why did you decide to stay in the first place? Maybe he was abandoned anyways.
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch.
Okay.
Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Not deadliest, but Seems like you'd want more than centimeters.
That's what she said.
There's truly no end to my suffering.
I love Ellie. I freaking love her. Ever thought about leaving Stellar Bay?
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
Why don't you tell me? You forgot stab. That's also a possibility.
Nothing. That's what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board.
No, they're not.
So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me.
That's true. That sounds rough.
Even talking about it has my blood pressure up. I've really gotta stop.
Okay. I'll be back on that casserole.
Lucky you.
Lucky me indeed. I do not want to pay 3,000 bits for a freaking food item, which is a casserole. I am not going to pay that much. Let me just say it straight up. So, the Yacht Club vendor discovered. The Yacht Club. Oh, this seems to go on for a lot more than I expected. Okay, is there anyone...
Rapmusk and Canid right here.
Can I talk to you?
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some Canid toenails?
No.
You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Mostly. Are you Sebastian? You look like a grade A douche. I deserve her more than you. Why would I want that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Celia buys your stock because she likes you. Parvati, you know what he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a Manta Queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
Manta Queen?
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta Queens, especially.
Have you seen a Manta Queen?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
They are. Where have you seen a Manta Queen?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
What's in it for me? If he's a friend of Parvati, I suppose I ought to. I guess. I do take care of my crewmates. I do. I hold them in high regard. Fine. A friend of Parvati is a friend of mine.
Thanks, Captain.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Manta Queen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways.
That-a-ways.
Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
About Mr. Pickett.
Yeah. You find him yet?
No. Where should I look for him?
I sent him past the ruins just south of town. He was hunting for a Manta Queen out there.
Okay. Let's talk about Celia. I deserve her more than you. Let me just be straight up. Because I am more charismatic, more badass, and more quiet than you.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days. but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out.
Not good.
I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
I wonder why. Would you consider going on a date with her?
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount. Consider 700 8-bit advance against lost business. Nope. I don't want to help him in his romance quest with Celia because I want her all to myself. But as I said, there is no freaking options for romance for these girls that I'm absolutely smitten with. So, well, I'll persuade you.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
I know she is.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well. But we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Parvati. Don't put salt into my wounds. You have Junlei. He has Celia. Don't put more salt into my wounds. Ay, jeez.
Ma'am, please, I need your help. I can pay.
Something tells me I should look the other way and back off quietly. But I am a sucker for adventure. Here we go.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Oh.
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Be positive.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
No, it is not. But it is funny, Ellie. So, points for you. Even with the that's what she said joke back there. Your child is missing. Where'd you last see him? Calm down, take a deep breath, and tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Calm down!
I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
That's true.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Parvati!
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Parvati, stop being so patronizing about everything. Ellie here is on the middle ground and you are just a goody two-shoes. I like that about you, Parvati, but at the same time, can you not do it so much? Did you say there was a reward involved with this request? Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Now I know why he has gone out of here. It was because of you! Probably. Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No!
Yeah, well.
And now I just know my boys run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Manta Queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Jeez, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. You are panicking yourself. What are you saying about the iconoclasts?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Is Cassandra with them? Oh god, if Cassandra is... Whew, I'll be on my way. But there's no guarantee. So, where is Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with a nutty iconoclast. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak.
You are...
Or maybe Marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
All your thoughts are pretty morbid. But... yeah, you gotta... Did you say there was a reward?
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there.
That's what I want to hear.
I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home.
No guarantees.
You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
No guarantees.
And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy,
yeah,
you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Wow, lady, you are something else. You.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully? You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Parvati is just trying to be the nicest girl ever, and Ellie doesn't want to owe her anything, so... oh well. Oh well. Okay, so last place I'm going... probably the last place...
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Yeah?
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
I thought you were going to get a little romantic over there, but it seems not. So, the Yacht Club, is this another bar? It is! Nyoka. Right. Well.
You don't look like Sublight.
Nyoka.
Must be freelance.
Nyoka is a...
got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
A drunkard? Nope. Vending machine discovered. Give me your bypass and the Mac picks. Give me them. I'm gonna go all the way up here. Hey, you, resident.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
Yep.
We don't get many outside.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Hey! A new set of people?
Talk to Caleb. He speaks for all
Caleb's
of
doing
us.
the talking.
Caleb? Why do I want to talk to Caleb? You.
Gotcha.
Girls, go over there. I'm gonna steal everything here. The storage area. Alright. Good enough.
I'm going.
Let's go.
In a jiff.
These girls are amazing. I love them.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yes, I am. Yep, Captain Seffi of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be.
Glacier
Here,
water.
let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits.
That's true.
But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
I happen to be pretty good with negotiations.
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel but just getting deadlocked. It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
I could try. I'll meditate on her behalf.
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view.
Well, you were just very, very lucky. We need to talk about the Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sanjar's going to fire Velma if you don't return to work. How long can you afford to miss work?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
Huh. Any suggestion for how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better.
Maybe I could help her.
Others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What's this about blackmail now?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
I see. I'll talk to you later. Hey, where... Okay, that was a little bit weird.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
They're from different worlds. I see. So, Radio Free Monarch, I need to speak to Nyoka for the main quest, actually. So, I'm not gonna speak to her right now, but I'm gonna speak to you.
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Oh. Thanks.
Enjoy.
Zero G brew.
If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
Well, Nyoka... How well do you know Nyoka?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
Has she? You said you're not used to seeing new faces around here.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the Iconoclasts or some such.
Why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
True. Are there any yachts in the Stellar Bay? Then you might think about fixing up that sad-looking sign outside.
Nope. But a man can dream.
He sure can. Nothing right now, thanks. I'm gonna talk to Nyoka another time. Bennett?
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
I have a hard time knowing who are characters that I can talk to and who are not. I mean, their names are a dead giveaway, but still, it's hard. It's very, very easy to miss. You've got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, ma'am, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
Well, he had to do that because the board was being an a-hole. That sounds nice, you missed the good old days, but now you're all free from the board.
Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a Raptidon-infested hellhole.
Well,
look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
I'll leave you be. I guess I cannot talk to you right now. But what about going over here? God, I've been recording for a very, very, very long time.
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. She's in a mood.
Yeah, I've heard that before, that she's in the mood. Is she in a lovable mood? I would hope so. Grim.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay.
Yes, I am.
You are new here, right?
Yes. Whatever, I'm not here for chit-chat. You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are you doing out? Takes more than a few gunships to scare me.
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all.
Yeah.
Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I prefer to travel discreetly, if you know what I mean.
Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part. Please.
Fine. I'm Captain Seffi.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Reputation increased.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Okay. Is Stellar Bay that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You're not what I expected to find on Monarch.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about Raptidons and cannibals and whatnot.
Yeah?
But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Mostly. Because I have a run-in with all of them at the same time. Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad.
It's not so
Get
bad.
a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
I see. I'm gonna have a look around town, if you don't mind.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Depends, what is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next Sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself.
Okay.
Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Oh! If it's about Celia, I will do anything if it involves Celia. Who's the black hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You've been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Well, I have passed through there. Actually, I've been in hibernation for decades. But why is he called Black Hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played. Nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Okay, that's all I ever need to hear about on that subject.
Whatever you say. I could talk tossball for hours.
I don't. This poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game.
Okay, so it's not.
But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Sure, I can talk to you about... I can ask Celia on the poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar.
I know.
She's always there, so you can't miss her.
I know.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
You already did.
Have you had time to check on the...
You know, you really are a little too persistent about this.
Sorry, I just get so excited, and I always feel like I miss everything that happens in town while I'm up here.
Oh god, I'm back to this. Okay, I don't have time for this. Get down here. I'm going to unlock the Stellar Bay launch pad. Well, I already did, right? Probably already did. Yep, I already did. So I went the hard way. Insert Hawthorne's ID cartridge. What the hell just happened? I have no idea what the hell just happened, but definitely I'm going to pay a visit to my Sebastian has a great... No, not this one. The Grim... Tomorrow, Cecilia, who works in 9am Green's poster. Yeah. I am going straight for Celia. I hope it will not take... Oh, who am I kidding? I hope it takes a long time to talk to her, because... Ooh, I can talk to her for days. Anywho, Celia.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Not now. Grim asked me to check with you about his tossball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse.
Well...
But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Yeah... I wanted to talk to you about Sebastian.
Oh, have you talked to him?
I guess I need to talk to you about Sebastian. He said he'll go on a date with you. I guess.
Okay.
But so do
how
I.
Did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on.
Huh. This is bothering me a lot more than I thought. Alright. Looks like you've got your chance. Have fun and don't overthink it. All I know is that if you act this crazy, you'll send him running. He likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
I see. Is the quest completed? Is it? Is it completed? I guess it is. Well. Oh well, seems like Celia is taken. She is completely head over heels for this Sebastian. I don't know why, but she is. Too bad. But hey, well, I can't have everything because this game doesn't feature any romance options anywho. So if there was, I would be romancing all the pretty girls in the galaxy if I could. So yeah, I've been recording for an extremely long time, like 2 hours worth of a recording session. So I don't know how the hell I'm going to cut this episode, but it's gonna be a long one. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video. I hope to see you on the next one, and have a good night.